it's that guy?
Yeah, of this one. So I don't know how people are like hacking it, and that's how they're getting clips.
Barbara Streisand, she makes me wet.
Okay.
Yeah, Barbara Streisand makes me all wet. Yeah.
What a beautiful message.
Barbara Streisand.
Anyway, bye.
Streisand for president. What you know about 1979 Barbara Streisand? Huh? That shit is called Barbara Streisand wet.
What is this?
Get your shit. Yeah, red pill your ass, Barbara Streisand. North Korea.
Yeah, so literally, honestly,
Barbara Streisand. I stand with communism. Communism is the best, and I love the adult contemporary music of the late 1970s. Yeah. Yeah, Lennon, Streisand. They're like the same. Yeah.
You don't believe in Streisand?
Would you guys like to take on our survey?
We have a survey for you, yeah.
You guys want to get in front of the camera? Alright, there you go.
Okay.
Jackie Ford.
So this is a project called Behavioral Ordinance Response to a Global Audience. And knowing this, why are you here?
Support Donald Trump.
Okay. And what do you think about LaBouffi's project?
It's trash.
Trash? Very good, okay. And will the camera eventually divide or bring Albuquerque together?
It's been dividing. And it won't stop.
Okay. Good to know. Reddit or 4chan?
What's 4chan? Pull, my dog. Half-chan.
Half
9gag.
Half-chong.
Oh no!
I'm kidding you.
You are the scum of this earth!
You are.
Nice Confederate flag.
And so,
I'm from Funny Chunk.
to conclude, how do you feel about Barbara Streisand?
Fuck Trump. My wife, Vicky.
And follow up, does she make you wet?
I don't know if you say it loud enough. Can you?
Does she make you wet?
I can confirm Barbara Streisand makes me wet.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your time. Thank you.
So why do you like the Confederate flag? Like what attracts you?
Union Jackson.
Oh, okay.
Barbara Streisand.
We're on the side of the Atlantic.
See what you do? Me.
Oh.
So why do you like
Frisbee?
Union Jack? Who likes Reddit?
So, funny story actually.
Lonely
It wasn't
people.
Really,
Lonely
not
broken
really
retards.
attached to it at all. It's just.
Anybody want to play Frisbee with this Barbara Streisand?
Are you gonna break it? Did you buy that for the purpose of destroying it?
Dude, I got a lot of records, man. There's no effort.
They're playing Frisbee with the Barbara Streisand fucking record. Autism levels rising.
What about Donald Trump's policies? Okay, so like, what about like the children of illegal families who like were brought up here and like were immersed in culture? Right. Like, what are those people? Like, should they be able to stay? What's up?
I think those kids are in a bit of a weird middle ground. I'm sorry to interrupt, but
No.
because obviously, there's the birthright citizenship rule, which would give them legality. But when you look at the context of when that law was made to ensure that slaves had citizenship. Because otherwise, post-Civil War, none of the slaves would have
I
citizenship.
broke my goddamn Barbara Streisand record. Look at that.
So I definitely think that
Yeah, it's still.
a lot of those kids, especially
Most
those who
of
were brought over very young, the ones who were like
Still
under three,
got the hit single Wet.
What?
I do see where
Hit single Wet
there
is still
also
on there.
supports them. But on the other hand, that law in itself is an actual loophole. So it's definitely a really nasty gray area where I don't feel that there are any really good answers. I would say that the best course of action is, I think, sort of what Trump's been doing so far, where you deport the ones who have violent crimes or, other crimes on top of their illegal immigrant status. And the people who did cross over illegally, those aliens can then have a chance at amnesty. But anyone who has committed any sort of crime, whether it's murder or should be on the first priority.
So I think I should be regardless of this.
Really quick. I just request that we change our language adopted.
Why is that?
Because I don't
Let's change it.
believe that anyone is illegal. I recognize that people do believe that
The life of Pablo is overrated as fuck.
here.
Well, they
And not
themselves are not.
listed.
They are not an inherently illegal person, but they have.
The life of Pablo sucks.
That is
Which-
true. Haven't we all, though?
I haven't. Squeaky
Never?
clean.
Never even jaywalked?
I'm immaculate.
Never even jaywalked?
Haven't been caught.
Ah,
That being said,
neither have a lot of undocumented immigrants. So, I
That's
mean,
fair.
You missed, you know, Base Lando? Did you see
think
Base
so.
Lando?
When
I actually
you
have
label
a-
someone
earlier,
as
that's on our
illegal,
side.
then you demonize them.
what
even
is that?
They
as
memed his
you're
ass.
speaking of
He's
them,
fucking
and so
dropping
you
red
can't have a
pills on a
critical
bunch of people on the
with
other
the
black
language.
dudes.
I mean, I
Not,
have
all, not every criminal is automatically a pariah.
she oversees
No, wait.
visa, and I still call her.
I think on the camera.
Yeah, Base Lando.
When did that happen?
Broke the law.
This happened.
It's not just
It's not
3 hours
a
ago.
loaded term. I don't think
It would be
that-
unfair for someone to deport all the illegal Mexicans, and then if you have like Germans who are in California who are all overstaying their visa, of which there are a fair few, say, well, no, you get a pass. That's inherent racism.
last night. I did
Right
see
off
him
the
here
bat.
last
And,
night.
you know, that's coming from a guy
Yeah.
who generally thinks that the
He's
term
our god.
racism is
Alright.
hilariously overused. But yeah, if you're going to be cracking down on illegal immigration, it needs
Hey,
to be
everybody.
people from all nationalities.
Fucking
Not just
the life of Pablo was really overrated. Sucks.
You know?
I checked in a half hour ago, and there were like 2 people here. Now it's crowded. I'm kind of glad.
So, like, what about, like, I don't know, like, I feel like a lot of empathy for people who, like, you know, are stuck in a country who has, like, a lot of economic issues and, you know, feel the need to, like, go somewhere else to sort of feed their families.
They see it as like they're, you know, a desperate bid for success, which I absolutely
I
get.
would do the same thing.
There are some
I
people.
can't.
There are some people, it's undeniable, who come over here exclusively for benefits, and nobody should tolerate those people. There are people.
Hey, it's Kurt
who cross over illegally because
Cobain's
they're
birthday, and guess who else is overrated as fuck? Kurt Cobain, overrated as fuck.
We Americans will do. We like technical Americans will
Kurt
not do.
Cobain's
Well,
birthday.
I don't know. That's completely true. A lot of those jobs were done by teenagers.
Kurt Cobain's birthday is way
I
overrated.
didn't remember when I was a teenager.
As a migrant farmer,
Your story's got more holes in it than Kurt Cobain's garage.
Yeah.
Well,
They're-
migrant farming.
they're-
Migrant farming is a different thing because if they have people who are doing like temporary summer harvests, no real problem.
Maybe there should be some kind of.
well, no, it's not a temporary thing. Migrant farmers move from farm to farm.
I think that the Big Bang Theory gets a really bad rap. It's great.
Substantial living.
It's my favorite show.
They don't spend 100% of the year.
Bazinga, you know?
They spend some portion of their time.
So funny. Oh my god, hilarious.
The majority of the
They're
time is
resident-
spent here.
The majority, yeah.
Yeah.
But I get what you're trying to say with, you know, there are some jobs that
We're gonna
Americans
talk
don't do.
more about Even Stevens
I think some
from
of it is a bit unfair
Shia
because
LaBeouf, alright?
Maybe Americans will do those jobs. It's just.
Does anyone remember that episode where his sister found his socks and they stood up straight because they were all nasty?
Well, no one can make a living at it.
Remember?
Exporting-
You remember, right?
That's slavery.
This guy knows.
I fucking remember.
Oh no, I definitely don't.
Do you remember that episode where Death Grips did a special appearance and they like, you know, they did math homework?
Recreational
Shove a
nuclear
stroke,
weapons.
dude.
That sounds somewhat troublesome.
Just a little bit.
Like, I
It's a
don't know.
little side effect.
17-year-olds really doing your
I
math.
also don't really.
Alright, so,
Some
I-
holes
okay.
too.
Anyway, this is getting off track.
Yeah.
I believe that everyone should be paid a living wage in this economic circumstance.
Guys, whip your dicks out. Holes 2 is confirmed.
But in the structure of this argument here,
This is not a
we
glory
are
hole.
talking specifically about a system which economically does not support anyone other than migrant farmers, who are by and large undocumented citizens or undocumented.
I kind of get what you're trying to say. I'd like for you to consider one.
there's a
thing.
crazy
So,
freaky
these people
bitch
cross
over here. She's a
and they
freaky
think they
crazy
want to
bitch.
whether it's Mexico or another place.
Because
Because of a number of systems. whether it's
Barbra
government,
Streisand, everybody,
or
wet.
violent, you know, a number of things. Basically,
Classic. That's a classic.
Thank you, Rob.
for the-
Look at that.
What I'm trying to get at is that these
Look at that.
countries, Mexico in particular, have really bad.
Look at the splooge.
So I got this at a yard sale. Free splooge. Yard sale. That was from '79. Who knows how old that cum is? Could be old as fuck.
Mexico has a lot of natural resources as a thriving tourism industry. Mexico cannot
You gonna leave that there?
No.
Except that our government,
Well, I don't know.
You might listen to it again.
trade agreements, which
Dude, is this just like a bunch of trash or what's going on?
You guys remember those trade agreements in Star Wars: The Phantom Menace? That shit was riveting. So riveting. Damn, I was like 8 and I was like so hooked on those trade agreements. Fuck yeah.
They can just have, flee into the United States, and it's no longer Mexico's problem.
So why are we spending so much money on the
Star Wars: Phantom Menace was underrated.
to make a living?
I feel like we're on the same point. Like, let's fix the actual.
Jar Jar Binks is underrated. He's the best.
Yeah, and the actual problem is that these people are way more poor than they should be in their home countries, and conditions.
Midichlorian is underrated. It's over 9,000.
Like this, like all the artists and all the interpretations and all, like
Bring
that
too much
program,
autism,
and
dude.
use it to try and
This
help
is
like
big.
our neighboring
Little
country.
bit.
Well, because
big.
you can't
Keep going, though.
exclusively make
I'm gonna-
Mexico better
give
just
me
by
a second.
throwing money at them.
Certainly,
No,
like,
but-
you would have
It's
to
fucking
discuss
good, dude. You're
something
fucking
and say
making
something.
sense.
We can throw
Listen to
40
that.
Mexico for days.
No one wants to listen to this. You want to watch C-SPAN.
How much of it is
Fuck.
going to defense? How
Fuck
much of
that.
it would end up in
Turn the fucking frogs gay, dude.
That's
Yeah.
not. No. You spend
Yeah.
the money on developing systems
and,
in order to create
Frogs.
Are you alright? Did you keep having strokes?
the needs for life. So you spend money on agriculture in order to start producing
Communism.
food
All the way.
because we have the fucking technology to feed the entire world multi-times over. We just don't spend money on it and we let food rot on the ground. So instead we just provide for the people what is needed, and honestly it
It's
doesn't cost
freaky-
that much money.
freaky
It costs
bitch.
Now
a
you're just
fraction
shifting.
of our
Now you're just
defense
shifting,
department.
paying the programs that we have to put into illegal immigration, and instead of just sending it directly to their home countries, which would result in less money because of the government's direct take of that.
Yeah.
It's
No, I'm not
always
saying-
better.
Wait, we're not saying
I'm not
just
saying
throw
give money. I'm
Yeah.
saying give the needs for life.
You're not saying give money.
Give
You're saying,
and a fish
you're
type
saying give
thing, like, actually
resources.
put
You're
up
saying
a
give
system.
food, give housing,
Yeah,
which
just
costs.
Or
provide
teach
for-
how to,
No,
like,
but what I'm saying is it costs a fraction of our defense stuff
Throw
budget
some ocean
to
man on?
feed the entire
Old
fucking
love line.
world. A fraction. It's not.
We have very large defense.
So the question is, what?
Stop.
Yeah, I get. We're in agreement
You
that it
good?
would be better that we fix the conditions.
What I'm looking at just is
When he does it during sex,
is this
he doesn't even have to have sex to do that. He's definitely for making people pop a ball.
undocumented population is
He like ejaculates. I don't know if you're gonna have that much. What's popping the ball is?
even in poor
I went to the hand.
fractions like do you
Needs help, clearly. The guy, it's hard to really, no one knows specifically or explicitly what causes fetishes.
No, I'm saying that there's no reason
to argue about why people get preoccupied with feet and they get preoccupied with S&M type fetishes, but the fact is, something happened when he was growing up that was overwhelming and very sort of arousing to him, or maybe terrifying to him. It gets converted into something, a source of arousal in adulthood.